like 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
We don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. We'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Stroud to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. And this will be taken at the 13. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, here we go, man. Hey, look.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Nice effort from Jalen Petrie getting to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Geno. Short throw caught by Bowers. Completion good for 14 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now is Geno. He sets to fire deep. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Geno now to throw. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Geno going to hand it to Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
In motion left, that's Thornton. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 49, flip it off, 49.
Thornton, the motion man right. Here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. That's caught by Tucker. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. In motion left, that's Thornton.
Middle.
Again, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. To throw is Smith. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sag. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for downhill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. A huge play there for Houston. 62 yards.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18, what's that?
Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. This goes out wide from Mixon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now Stroud. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And Stroud now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Thornton, the motion man right. Now Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Nixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
After the interception, here's Smith. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready!
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Smith. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tony.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll drop this one down and mix it. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Back to throw, Smith. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 39%. Check 58.
Geno now to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't speak to the parity in the NFL. Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year and get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Second and a couple. They'll go again with Jeanty. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Thornton, the motion man right. A shotgun snap for Smith. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Geno. They'll get this out to Jeanty. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd and 2. Throwing now is Geno. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. Or pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Collins. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 52 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Texans 10, Raiders 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Smith. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Smith. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Smith going to move him around. On first down, it's Jeanty. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
In motion, the tight end.
13 next.
Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
53. Hey, go flip her up. 49, flip her up, 49.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, alert. Check 59, cover.
Here's Smith. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Las Vegas.
No ball. No ball. 53.
Smith now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stroud sets up the play action. Taking a shot for Dell here. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell laying himself out in the end zone. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
17. Raiders 10. Fairbairn to kick off for
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Beck. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now Smith. That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Second down and 3.
There we go, Sonoma. We know the shit. Hey, three on left. On.
Here's Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A.T. Perry, 46 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On the cleaver.
And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Middle. Another line.
To throw is Smith. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Ginty. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Here we go. We know the shit.
Now it's Smith. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Now Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the pressure mounting with every... And look at this! They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Out of the gun, Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. Down the field, he's got Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
118. What's that? Hey, south. Hey.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And one extra point up in front. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31. Raiders 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
53.
Smith to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now 1st and goal. Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Oh, some strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now he's into the clear again. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Another drive for Mixon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. This one left side caught by Collins. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.